Now let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I'm Gil Pont, and let's queer up entertainment. Dionne Warwick headlines Pride Gala admits attacks on LGBTQ rights. In a year marked by escalating attacks on LGBTQ rights, music icon Dionne Warwick is stepping into the spotlight with a message of love, resilience, and resistance. On June 4th, the Grammy-winning legend will headline Equality PAC's National Pride Gala in Washington, D.C., performing her 1985 anthem, That's What Friends Are For. The fundraiser, held at the historical Andrew W. Mellon Auditorium, is a major kickoff event for World Pride Week, though it is not officially affiliated with the global celebration. Dionne Warwick's performance is no nostalgia act. Originally recorded with Elton John, Gladys Knight, and Stevie Wonder during the height of the AIDS crisis, the song raised funds and awareness at a time when queer lives were under siege. The evening will also honor actor Eugene Levy, co-star and co-creator of Schitt's Creek, with the 2025 Nancy Pelosi Equality Ally Award. Hosting the gala will be RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6 winner, Bianca Del Rio. Following the formal event, the National Pride Gala after party will feature RuPaul's Drag Race star Britta Filter and DC's beloved 90s cover band, White Ford Bronco. With the 2026 midterms on the horizon, Equality PAC is ramping up efforts to grow the LGBTQ plus caucus and make history again. In the opinion of Equality PAC co-chairs U.S. Reps Mark Tancano of California and Richie Torres in New York, this year's gala is not only a celebration of progress, it is a call to action. And I think that quote sums it up best. With the attacks on our queer and trans community, it's more vital than ever that we strive to elect more queer representation. As somebody who was a queer elected official in his own right, I understand the importance of being in the room, but also having a vote in the matter and being able to have a representative who has your back.
Well, and I think I do agree with that quote, and it's a call to action, but I think it's even not only just electing queer representation, but getting queer people out to vote. There's so many people in our community that are complacent. And they're like, if it's not happening to me, or if it's not directly happening to me, I don't have a skin in the game. And in all actuality, that's the worst attitude to have. So I think that's the bigger and important thing. And look, if we have to get every, person out there that, is an icon and to get us to buy a ticket to then get into a room to then maybe hear the voices of the people who need to say, hey, community, it's time to step up, and your voice does matter, and you do need to vote. And so it's not just getting the queer representation into elected offices, but getting the queer representation to vote. I mean, that's, I think a huge problem that we have right now.
Yeah, it's, one, Dionne Warwick, I mean, a legend in her own right. And the fact that it does sometimes, it's amazing that a lot of our elder generations are stepping up and laying that, because they've done it before. They did this before, so they're reminding us that we've all got to do it.
Exactly. Well, and that I was going to say that, unfortunately, the elders have had to step up because they're seeing that a lot of the younger generation, again, isn't. They're very complacent. They're very, sit behind their social media, and if it's not happening to me, it's not happening outside in the world. So, this is a time to, rally and come back together as a community, and make a difference. Mm-hmm. So that is a big LGBTQ story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.